For those of us who are sensitive and tuned in and also like tracking what's happening in North America and the Middle East, Palestine, Syria, Sudan, many other places as well right now, but for those of us who have our finger on the pulse of what is unfolding, we are really aware that we are in the thick of it. We are in the thick of the dark woods. And I think when we're in this place, it's very challenging for those of us who have our hearts open and who are tuned in to the level of suffering. It's very, very difficult not to feel a sense of despair and a sense of, I wish I could do more, a sense of, I can't possibly do enough. And on a level, it's true that we cannot just step in, single-handedly. None of us can, and stop the horrific, violence, the nature of what is unfolding. And yet, the fact that we continue to show up and feel and be present with and be aware of, so we're not turning away, we're not numbing ourselves, is profoundly powerful. And it is so, so important that we recognize how powerful this is, and that we, as much as we can, continue to show up in that way. And in order to be able to do that, we as sensitive, attuned ones have to be able to have spaces and skills and practices to process our grief. Transmuting grief is one of the most core, important, integral skills of these times. We have to be able to do it, and those of us who are in leadership positions in our communities have to be able to show other people how to do it. I really believe that we need to have grief tending spaces and people who are skilled at facilitating grief transformation. We need these people and these spaces in every community, in every organization right now. And that is my vision. And that's why we are opening up our facilitator training this year. We have an online only cohort, as well as a full level 1 and 2 training that involves 3 in-person retreats. The online only cohort will have the opportunity to step into level 2 in 2026. We'll have a level 2 offering. And yeah, it's going to be a really powerful year. I think that, it's been forecast through the astrological, picture of what is supposed to happen in the next 2 years, so 2025 and 2026, that we as humanity are going to be experiencing the most change that we have experienced in the last 2,000 to 3,000 years. So this is a really big deal, because humans, we innately struggle with change, and even if the change is positive, we struggle to, we have to grieve. We have to grieve the changes. And so, yeah, these skills are becoming like, not just like an optional, interesting thing to do, but like triage, like frontline, like integral skills for this time. So if you are called to up-level your skills in this way of not just being able to tend grief, but to be able to tend grief in a group, at scale. If you're doing incredible one-on-one work with people, but you know that you need to scale in order to have the impact that you can potentially have with your clients, with your community. If you would love to be able to support your community and your clients to have more ease and just an incredible space that you can facilitate, where they can come and know that their experience is welcome, that it is, it's okay to not be okay through what we're going to be going through collectively in the next 2 to 5 years, then come, send me a message, check out the links in our bio. We've got 2 incredible trainings starting April 22nd. And we're also going to be gathering tomorrow, or actually tonight, Tuesday evening. By the time I post this, it will be tonight. And talking about just this kind of paradoxical place that we find ourselves in right now in this time of where it's like so much collective grief and suffering, and yet also simultaneously so many of us are going through huge personal loss. And how do we hold space for, how do we be with our own personal experience as well as the collective experience and stay present with all of it without sinking and falling into despair. So Dr. Jane Spielman and I will be on Zoom tomorrow night. It's a free community event. You can sign up, DM me if you'd like the link. And I look forward to seeing you there. Okay, bye for now.